Today I'm going to show you how I use AI aircraft, whether that's on the blue side or on the red side, especially when it comes to CAP missions. I don't know if that's close aerial patrol or combat aerial patrol. However, in DCS, the aircraft up to do a CAP mission was they would fly into areas where I didn't really want them to, or it was a little bit unrealistic. For example, let's take the SAM system here. It's a NASAM system, one of Current Hill's NASAM systems, and it fires AMRAAMs, which are particularly fast. And as soon as you get into this threat ring here, it's very little escape. Now you can set your AI aircraft up to avoid, but it's not brilliant at notching the incoming missile or just aborting mission, I think they call it. Also, I set up a trigger area so that if it did get near the threat ring, it would switch waypoint. However, that never worked either, because when the AI is on a CAP mission, it's pretty much unstoppable. It will go all over the map without prejudice and attack every aircraft it detects. I've got some aircraft over here, some Iranian, and they seem too far off to do that. But on the whole, as soon as you stick something in the middle of the map, it's just a bit dicey. You don't want them to go into the threat rings of SAM systems because they just get shot down. So to counter that, and it's something you may know, but I've started using the Enroute tasking. And it's much better because you can make a choice between what aircraft your AI will attack. So I will just go through that now. This drone down here is going to trigger this Pakistani JF-17 group to spawn in, and they're currently on a CAP mission, which is fine. So if you just click on the main aircraft, the first waypoint 0, and go to advanced waypoint actions, you see they're on a CAP. So what I'm going to do is just highlight that and edit. And you see here the type is Enroute, start Enroute task. So what I'm going to do is just go to search, then engage. And then here you get to choose what you want it to engage in the air. It even includes missiles. So I wanted to attack fighters. No fighters in this, but I'm just showing you how the options I would go for. I wanted to leave this. I do have a tanker, a KC tanker over here, which I wanted to not engage. So if I just go back to edit. Fighters, interceptors, I don't want it to attack helicopters, but I do want it to attack this UAV down here. And then you can set your engage distance. The default, I think, is 8. Put it on 30. I don't know if 30 is a maximum. I've set some flights up to be 40 nautical miles. Whether that works, I'm not quite sure. An en route task is basically what it says on the tin. It will follow the waypoints you've set out. And when it gets to the last waypoint, unless you've got it circling around or orbiting, it will land at the nearest friendly or neutral airbase. This here is on an orbit, so it will fly down here and it will orbit until it runs out of fuel. And anything within the 30 mile of this route it will attack, which means that it will not stray into the area of the NASAM systems that I've set up here. It's still searching along the route, and it's still a danger for anything that moves within 30 miles of it. And it's just a lot more controllable, and it's not going to go crazy and go into areas you don't want it to go into. So, yeah, I hope you understood that. So this is a proof of concept, so let's just run the game. So here we are on the F10 map, and we can see that our JF-17s are flying their route. I'll just put Games Master on so we can see their route. And they should detect this UAV. We've got the KC-130 up here, and let's just move this on a little bit. So the JF-17s are coming in along the route on their en route task. And now they've met the waypoint at 1, and then they're moving now to waypoint 2. And you see they've changed direction because they've noticed this UAV, this MQ-9 Reaper, and they fired an SD-10 air-to-air missile at it. It should knock it out. And now they're turning around because they're doing the racetrack orbit. Just move this forward a bit. There they go, and they're turning back around, doing their orbit. So anything that comes within 30 miles of these JF-17s will be attacked by the JF-17. And they're not attacking the KC-130 tanker, and they're not being crazy and flying into the dangerous surface-to-air missile area. And that's it really, that's all I wanted to show you. It's just, I think I'll do that now instead of using a cap mission. It just seems to be the best thing to do. If you like this video, I shall do some more. I haven't done one for a while actually, but I'm still playing DCS and still liking all the updates. If you want to like and subscribe, if you're that way inclined, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Anyway, I've been Channel Right, and I'm a Dot.